Welcome to TCTV. My name is Grace Donovan.
And I'm Quentin Bertner.
This past weekend, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs clashed in the Super Bowl.
Here's what some students had to say about this big game.
Over to Blake Ashcraft with more on the story.
Hello, my name is Blake Ashcraft from TCTV. In this segment, we are going to be introducing this year's Super Bowl predictions.
I think the Eagles are going to win because Patrick Mahomes hurt, and Travis Kelce's back is also hurt. And they have a better defense, and they have more receivers to go to. The Eagles are going to score like 48 points, 40-38.
I'm a big Chiefs fan. Hope that the Chiefs win. He has a defensive guy, and the Eagles they have a really good defense. The Chiefs have a really good offense, but I'm thinking like a 24-27 type of game. Chiefs. I'm pretty sure it'll probably be, entertaining. But we'll see.
Are you going to watch the Super Bowl or the Puppy Bowl this year?
I want to watch the Super Bowl because I watched some games with my grandpa and it seemed pretty good. And I haven't watched the Super Bowl, but I won it this year.
Okay. But even if you were to watch the Puppy Bowl, would you cheer for Snoop Dogg's team or Martha Stewart's team?
Oh, Snoop Dogg, all the way. I mean, his name is literally Dog, and he's doing the Puppy Bowl. And plus, he has some great songs, so Snoop Dogg for the win.
All right, thank you. Thank you for watching this year's Super Bowl predictions. Blake Ashcraft, TCTV.
Although the Chiefs brought home the big game, the Eagles put up a great fight.
That was a game to remember. Recently, we had a Pep Rally game between students and teachers.
Let's switch over to Colby and Luca with more on this topic.
Hello and welcome to TCTV. Today we are talking about the students versus staff basketball game. Hear what some students and teachers had to say about this big win.
I think we won because I think we worked better as a team together, and on the whole we are better basketball players and as well as athletes.
I like to think on my peers, you know what I mean? Think my friend David Turner, my mom, my dad, Coach DJ, and the coach, you know what I mean? Mr. Bell's trash, Mr. E is trash. Who else? Miss Bright, she didn't do nothing. Coach Bright, he was slow. He couldn't do nothing about me. You know me.
I think that those guys play together all the time. Our staff, we haven't been playing in a while, and I mean it's a loss is a loss. Doesn't matter who you're playing. It was fun playing those guys.
I think they did a good job taking advantage of when I wasn't in the game. I mean, they should win. You know what I mean? I mean, they're younger, they're faster, they're more athletic, but it's not gonna happen again.
Those guys had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun seeing them compete. So they definitely play together a lot more than the staff does.
Thank you for all that wonderful insight. I hope to see the staff come out on top on next year's game. That's all for today.
Wow, Mr. Bell really carried, don't you think?
Yes, and I think that the teachers did not have as much chemistry within their team as the students did.
Let's go on Winnie Burke on vending machine versus Snack Shack story.
$2.50 for a cookie from the vending machine? Well, some people do this on a daily basis, and we're about to find out why.
The item that sells out the most is probably mug root beer.
How much times does Mr. Prelli restock?
Mr. Prelli restocks the Snack Shack whenever we get low.
What's your...
my favorite item is probably the Otter Pops.
These vending machines are owned by a company called Munch a Bunch. They tend to restock them 1 to 2 times a week, but they know what's running out. They have a little app that lets them know when a certain item is out, and they'll come and restock it.
The profit for each machine, but typically we look at all the machines as our
My favorite thing about the Snack Shack is how they have a lot of cool things for really cheap prices, like mug and Otter Pops and Goldfish, stuff like that. And my favorite thing about the vending machine is that they have stuff like Cheetos and Lay's, so it's more like the chip side and bigger stuff.
I like that it has a lot of different assortment of snacks and drinks, and that they're at a cheap price that you can buy them at compared to the Snack Shack, because the Snack Shack, I think, has not a very well-rounded assortment of drinks and not too many snacks either.
Overall, I think most people we interviewed like the Snack Shack better because of the prices, most times restock, and more things that we have. Next time you buy something, make sure you go to the Snack Shack.
The vending machines are a fast and easy way for students to get snacks. On the other hand, the Snack Shack takes longer but has better prices and more variety.
I couldn't agree more. Another thing to look forward at Tri-City is electives.
Here's what Maddie has to say about junior high electives.
One of the best things about junior high is getting to choose your electives. Some of them have changed, and we also have a few new ones.
The most popular elective this year was broadcast production. It's had a wait list all year. We're offering a couple new electives for next year. A new one that we're really excited about is sewing. That's going to be a fun one. We're going to be offering Intro to Ukulele, which we had a semester of last semester, but don't have it this semester. Another fan favorite that we're offering again is Study Hall.
Study Hall is helping me because I don't have much time at home to do my homework, and Mr. M is always open to help.
ASB has changed to be semester long when it used to be year long. Let's go to Mr. Pirelli.
So I picked to switch ASB to a semester-long elective this coming year. My main goal with junior high ASB is to get junior high students to experience what it's like to be on the team. We do a lot of kind of foundational like leadership stuff. We learn how to make flyers. We're learning how to run events.
That is all in electives. Back to you in the studio.
My electives this semester are broadcasting and intro to Spanish. What are your electives, Quentin?
Oh, those seem really fun. Mine are broadcasting and robotics.
Well, that's all we have for this week. We'll see you next time on
TCTV.